Hi there, welcome to Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, I'm going to be working on a page from 50 Farmers Miniatures. This has fast become one of my favorite books. I think all the pages are adorable and I'm having so much fun working in it. So I started this cute little piggy. Look how adorable he is. I love him so much. And I got an idea to try to do some kind of plaid in the background. Now I drew in this circle because I really want like the center part here to be white and then plaid to be all around the outside. Kind of give him a frame, or I was going to also, I could have done like just a solid color in there, but I was like, I really want some plaid. So there's a couple ways you can do it. I mean, the quickest way, if I had any, would be to washi tape. Just washi tape the background. But I don't have that. So I'm going to have to make my own plaid. I really liked the way that this one looked with the little leaves around the center circle. I thought that would be really cute to draw in leaves. But then I was just like, that's a lot. So I'm just going to do a plaid with some orange colors. I'm thinking along the lines of this one or this one. I pulled some markers. I tried it a little bit, but I mean, you can see it's been mixed results. So we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a definite experiment, but I think it's going to be fun. All right, so I'm going to take a sip of my tea. So if you'll notice, it's significantly lighter than it has been in the past, and that is because I have found the world's best creamer. I am using the Starbucks non-dairy, I think it's an almond milk creamer, I believe. But yeah, it's tasty. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do my stuff with these two colors for sure. And I'm going to get my ruler to help me make a little bit straighter lines. And I am going to put it on a diagonal instead of just going straight across. So we're going to eyeball this and see how it goes. So I am going to lightly pencil sketch in some lines first, just to kind of get the spacing right. So we'll have one here. And I think these ones are like, two of them are closer together. And then you have a wider space, and then you have two close together again. I am not sure how this is going to go. How far apart are these dudes? Okay. So it's just over 1.5 inches. So if we do right there again, it should be here. I feel like that's too far. Oh, that looks okay. That's not too far off, I don't think. Okay, and then how much space between these guys? Got a little over 2.5. So let's go. That's about right. So you got, wait, what did I say? 2.5? Yeah. So this doesn't have to be perfect by any means, but I'm just kind of trying to get a rough idea of where I need to put my initial lines. So again, I'm gonna do just one pass. So it's gonna be right about there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try this. I love my little piggy, and I'm hoping that I'm not ruining all of this hard work that I did. I used what did I use? I used Light Fast, or went Light Fast to do my little piggy there. I'm just trying to erase it lightly so that I can still kind of see what I need to do, but not have a super dark line. Okay. All right, here we go. This is going to be interesting. You can also do this with pencil too, but since it's single-sided and I don't have to really worry about it, I'm just going to go ahead and attempt it with the marker. Yep. So we're going to, well, that's not convenient. Let's put it on this side. Darn it. You're already messing up. Oh Lord, this is gonna be, I'm not even gonna use that. Forget that thing. We're just gonna go for it with my markers. I've got a little bit of a guideline drawn in there, so we'll attempt. Oh boy, you guys, what did I do? And of course I can't draw straight right now. Where is that one gonna be? Right there, okay, I see it. Well, that line looks good. So the bad thing is, since I don't have, I don't have anything like blocked off, so it might be a little, I can probably add in a little bit of marker to try to make things straighter. Oh no. Maybe once I get it all in there, it won't be so apparent that I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's hope that's the case, people. All right. This guy needs to be bigger, I think. And so does this guy. Okay, so that's one direction. I have to do it the other way. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. So I want kind of, why did I do this, you guys? We're gonna attempt to do it right about in here somewhere. And I'm not even gonna attempt to use that. That looks like about the middle. So we're gonna go right here. Scooch you this way. There we go. Oh boy. All right, so we're just gonna, yep, just gonna do that because I don't wanna mess with it. Should have just kept it skinny, but that's okay. All right. So hi everybody. I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend, that you are enjoying me looking like a crazy person trying to make plaid. Let's see. So this one, okay, we're gonna go right about there, and then this one's gonna go here. It is Friday for me. I have so much this weekend, which I'm excited about. But, I mean, you guys know how I like my quiet weekends. So, but it's good stuff. So tomorrow morning we have another cross-country meet. Little Miss Becca is going to be running, and it's going to be good. It's early, but I think she'll be okay. She has run at this meet or on this course before, so she should be okay. Oh boy, please let this look good. All right, we need about, let's do right there. Yeah, so we have that tomorrow. This evening, my husband won tickets to go see the Symphony. So we're going to go have a date night, which hasn't happened in a very long time. I'm super excited. I get to wear a dress. I am typically in jeans and a t-shirt, jeans and a sweatshirt, jeans and something. I don't get dressed up very often. Or, you know, maybe not even jeans, but sometimes just leggings. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be, we're going to get a little bit in there. I think it's going to be fun. All right, what do we think so far? It looks a little bit rough, but I think that it's going to work. All right, so the next one I did is I went through the centers of the skinny lines, right? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go right about there. Oof. And then what else do we have? We have, oh, so the Symphony actually is, they're doing a fun thing where they are playing the music from the movie Rudy. If you guys are not familiar with that, it's about a guy who goes to Notre Dame, the college, and his dream is to play football, but he's a super tiny guy. So it's pretty much not going to happen. And he ends up getting on the field. So, and it's like all about hard work and determination and all this different stuff. And Sean Astin is in the movie. And you guys might know him from the Goonies or from Lord of the Rings as Samwise. He's not going to be there. My husband told me that he's like Rudy's going to be there. I was like, oh my God, Sean Astin's going to be there? He's like, no, the real guy, the real guy that the movie is based on. I was like, oh, well, I guess that's pretty cool. I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, he did have a movie made about his story and everything, so. Yep, and we're gonna go this way now, right? Yeah, this way. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. I have not been to the Symphony like this before, so I'm super excited. Well, that just went wonky. Oh, you guys, I think I messed this up. I probably should have just done like a scrapbook page or something, like found a plaid that I liked in the scrapbook page and on some scrapbook paper and then just cut it up and put it in there. Traced around where I needed to not have paper. Oh. yeah, I mean, I could probably go in and like fix things here and there, like with some white. Yeah, that might have a little bit there. Okay. All right. I don't hate that. I'm going to use a brown pencil. I used a brown marker on the other one, but I think I'm going to use a brown pencil. So I just have to find the right brown pencil. Give me a moment, please. All right, here we go. Again, I'm going to do this. I think it's on the outside edges. So it's going to be along this edge. Yep. And along, oh, that is not, well, I'll try it. Let's see what else we have. The meet early tomorrow morning. Then we have, yeah, that is not straight. Tomorrow evening, we are doing another D&D game. Again, my daughter is going to be, my oldest is going to be the game master. See how bad that one is. Frustrating. Maybe I can fix it somehow. But yeah, it's going to be really fun. It's the second game that we started playing with our group that we have been playing with for years and years and years. And just excited to play again. This is I'm probably making this way more complicated than it needed to be. Like, I probably should have just drawn in some lines and been done with it, and everything would have been fine. It would have looked great. I'm not loving the way that turned out. Okay, so we're going to go back to this original color. This was this one, right? I think. Okay, so I'm just going to come in and fill in the lines here, right to the edge of where I've got that line already drawn in there. Let's see what else. I have a couple of videos go out this week. So one of them was I had one go out on Tuesday. I cannot for the life of me remember what video it was. Huh. I absolutely can't remember. And then Thursday, I had the color along with my youngest kiddo come out, and everybody seemed to enjoy that. I really appreciate your comments, and she loved everybody's comments, so thank you for that. This is just kind of a hot mess right now. This is the one that I'm worried about. So we're just gonna go for it and see what happens. Maybe it'll be fine, right? Okay. All right, I feel like I need something inside of these ones now too. So what should we do? I don't want anything super dark. So I have all of the oranges and stuff that I went through. Maybe like a yellow. So maybe like this, kind of like that yellow. And I could just do through the centers. That wouldn't be too much, right? I don't think so. Let's try it. So let's see. Let me see if that looks about the center. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're gonna use this small guy and we're gonna do right about in the center. Oops, I just went through a leaf. Oh my goodness. This is just a hot mess today. So funny. All right. Because that plaid is completely off. And so is that one. Oh gosh. That's rough. I forgot to do the line on this one. It should be right. Like it should be right like that. But it's very much not. So we're going to add that. Just if you don't look at it too closely, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. I can always bring in some like white paint or something and try to minimize the absolute craziness that is happening on this page. Okay. Nope, that is the wrong side. Son of a gun. Really wanted to say something other than gun right there, but I don't want to get in trouble, so yeah. Holy cow. Oh, and I forgot to do the line over here, which would be right about there. Okay. So welcome to today's episode of Erica Makes a Mess. I don't hate the way this is going. I mean, I don't love it, but it's going okay. I like the fact that I have a background up. I like that there is that little circle frame. I really think that that is going to be super cute. Okay. All right, let's see how that looks. What do we think? Not terrible, right? Try to make these lines a bit more consistently sized. And that's the nice thing with the alcohol markers is you can come back in and mess with that a little bit. I hate whatever is happening right there, so I'm going to try to minimize that with my white paint pen. That looks a little bit better. Get out of here, you. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just, no, I don't, I don't like how thick. Okay, so I'm just going to, let's just do, here, we're just going to go right here. And right there. Is that thin enough? It's not. Okay, and then if I need to go back over later on, I can. Okay, that's a little thick now. But I can make them all just a tiny bit thicker. Let's do this one up here a little thicker. All right, what do we think? That's not too bad. Okay, that'll work. So the next thing that I'm going to do is sometimes if you see like plaid, they have like little, there's like hash marks that divide it, but since I already did a solid line, I'm not going to do hash marks, but I am going to do like a little zigzag pattern, I think, with the brown. Or maybe I could do hash marks. We'll see. Let's try. It would probably be easier with a fine liner, but I am not wanting to get anything else out to play today. Just these. That's all I'm wanting to do. All right, that's whatever it is. It is what it is, right? And the other thing that I was going to do is, instead of having, you know, super bright white in the background, I'm going to do it like a cream color. But I think I'm going to color that in with either chalk pastels or pencil. Maybe chalk pastels. I think I have a nice cream color that would go in the background of this. Okay. All right, so you kind of get the idea of what that's going to look like, right? So it goes that way, and this one will go this way. We'll get these ones done really quick, and then we'll move on to the other stuff. Boy, it would be nice if I could maybe finish a sentence before I just completely get sidetracked by what I'm doing. I am going to add in some pencil too, just to make the intersections a little bit darker where things overlap. Okay. Well, that's that. Let me get out my pastels here. Yeah, so I have a yellow color and like this cream color. Let's do the cream color first, just to see what we get. I do have a pad that I can use here, because I can work over top of this pastel too. And it's not going to be like super thick, so I don't have to worry about it rubbing off. When you do a light layer of the chalk pastels, it's really does not come off. Oh, ink would have been good on this too. I don't know if I have a nice, I don't think I have. Does Tim Holtz even make a light distress ink? I don't know. I think there's like, I know there's a brown color. The orange supposed to go through that? It is, I think. Yep. And then my brown will also go through that. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I can already see a difference, and I like it a whole lot more without that stark white background. All right, let me erase where I got it on these things. It's not really going to make that much of a difference because it's such a light color, but I really like the way that looks so far. Okay. Here we go. Let's do a little bit more, and then I'm going to play with the plaid just a little bit more with my pencils so you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking. I don't love the brown that I did. I really don't, but now I'm kind of stuck, so it's all going to be like that. But that's okay. All right, I just want to get this top half done. Let's see, what else for the channel? I have been filming like crazy lately, Darn it, I creased my paper. All for, darn it, I did it again. All for a project that's coming out next month. I'm excited for what I've gotten done so far. Still have some work to do on it, but very excited to share that with you guys. Okay. Okay, so can you see the difference? I'm hoping maybe a little bit. Just this top half is done and this bottom half is not. I really like the way that looks. I do want to get out some pencils. So let me grab, I'm going to grab a nice yellow color, probably that gold dust. Gold dust, something to go with this orange. Let's do sunset. And something for this orange. Let's do that light mist. Oh, light rust is what it is. Okay. Okay. So where the bigger sections overlap, you know what? I'm going to have to do it. Oh no, it's not all the way there. Okay. So I'm going to draw in the square here and color in where they overlap. I'm not pushing hard. I just want that little intersection to kind of be highlighted. Did I grab the right color? No. Darn it. It's like, why is this so dark? Doesn't look terrible, but it's not as, I wasn't intending it to be quite that dark. There we go. So it's just a light little, just to emphasize where those lines intersect. And then for this one, the gold dust, I'm just going to lightly color along one side and the other, just to make this a little thicker, but still have that yellow line kind of be the most, like the darkest part of it still. I'm just adding a little bit of yellow to either side there. Okay, and then kind of the same thing with the orange, except I probably am going to use this sunset color for that part. But where they intersect, I'm going to do a little, like a little emphasis on where the lines meet again. And then I'm going to have to go through and straighten lines out and get rid of, like, that's the only bad thing about the bullet points on the alcohol markers, is they have a tendency to leave that giant dot when you first start. Okay, and then I'm going to use the, what did I just do? There it is. I'm going to use the sunset on either side of those lines really lightly. Okay. See, that looks cute. That looks cuter already. Cuter. Maybe not cute, but cuter for sure. No, I really don't mind it. I know it was probably ridiculous trying to watch me figure things out, but once you actually get it onto paper, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so let's see, what else? Oh, so I've been catching up on Critical Role, and I'm going to apologize if anybody is watching it, and this is a spoiler warning right now, so if you don't want to hear what I'm saying, mute me until I give you a thumbs up. But there have been some character deaths, and I lost my mind. Like, it's so ridiculous that this make-believe show with characters you can't even see have affected me this much. I was crying, and like, I was worried. Like, because every once in a while, if a character dies, they can do this spell to bring them back. It's called Revivify. And this one needs to extend, so I'm just going to do that with my pencil. But then for this, they didn't have the amount of spells that they needed, and they didn't have I was freaking out. And then finally, they got some of the things that they needed, but they still weren't able to save everybody, and so somebody died. And I was just so sad. I was just crying. And then the actors are so good that they make you, I mean, they're all voice actors, so just by using their voice alone, they were able to just put so much emotion into these scenes, and it's just heart-wrenching. So sad to watch. Okay. So that's kind of what the plaid's going to look like. I think that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm using this pencil to kind of, so thumbs up. Yay, you can come back. Okay. I'm using the pencils now to kind of straighten things out a little bit as well. Yeah, that looks okay. I think what I'm going to do is for this circle, I need to kind of make this line a little darker. I'm going to do that in a brown, I think, for sure. And I actually just used a plate that I have upstairs, so I might run and get that just so you can kind of see what that's going to look like too. So I will be right back. Okay, got my plate. I need to erase the areas that are okay. All right, so here is my plate. Lovely Corel little plate that I've had. I've had this set since we got married, I think. It was our first little set that we bought just to have some dishes. And these puppies have lasted a long time. Okay, so let me see what this brown looks like. So anywhere where I'm not going over top of elements of the drawing, it's going to be marker. All right, I think I got everything. Yep, okay. And then I can erase my pencil lines and kind of clean up any areas. Of course, since I didn't have my, it's not like a clear circle that I can see through. My lines were all a little off. That's okay, because then I can just use my paint pen. I really do like these Artistro pens. You just have to make sure that you shake them a lot. Like, I'd shake my Poscas, but I feel like these Artistro ones need it quite a bit more. Cute, cute. Yeah, so don't look at this part. Just look at this lovely plaid up here. I think it's going to be all right. It's not going to be my favorite, but it's going to be a cute page. You know, without having a background on most of these pages, it's, you know, I typically will do something little like this where I just add a little bit of ground. I think I did that in another one too. Yeah, on that one, I just added a little bit of like scribbles for the ground. But I wanted to do something really cute with this one because I've worked my butt off to get this cute little pig to look so darn cute. He's totally going to have an orange heart. I'm going to go ahead and color that now so that I don't forget. I'm going to use this little orange marker that we've been using. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to go and play with this some more, try to finish up the rest of the background, and then I just have to finish my veggies, and this page will be good to go. So yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know that was probably difficult to watch. We struggle through everything, but like I said, I think the end result is going to be super cute. So yeah, thank you again for being here today, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.